All right, Shalom. Mahalo Yahaba Shem Yahushua. Shalom to the left. Now, somebody sent me a link to this video, actually a clip or something. I'm like, man, hey, I'm glad you sent that, man. That's perfect timing for this. This is what you hear going on in the media. They're talking about these arrows, also known as nukes. If you look up the word broken arrow, it means missing nuke. When you actually look up the definition, I'm not going to pull it up, but you can pull it up yourself. Now, I'm going to let this video play, and I'm going to pull some precepts. I don't want to write out this video. That'll find. And see, Esau, they they know that Esau know that this is going to take place. They're not building these bunkers for no reason. Then they know simultaneously the angel's supposed to show up too while this third war is kicking off. So they want to, try to escape and hide out. Let me pull the precept real quick. Look at that. The scripture say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Well, who's running the earth right now? The wicked. Let's see. Give me 1 minute. It should be in the book of Revelation. Here you go, right here. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 15. Let me pull up the full tab. Now you see the intro of that video, let me just run it back, just for edification's sake. I'll run that back a little bit. You see how it's rolling like a scroll. See, man, the scriptures is so visual. You really gotta have vision to see it. You gotta be a seer to actually see this. Like the Most High, don't, the Wada Yahba Shin Yahushua for allow me and other Akim and stuff to see this stuff, because it's a great thing. It's not a small thing to be able to see this stuff. You can read the scriptures, and it tell you, it says, I'm going to start at verse 12, it says, and I beheld when they had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. Why the earth going to quake? Because them newts, everything going to shake up. It said, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Reason why? Because when smoke go up in there, have you ever seen a forest fire, like in the south or somewhere, if you're from the south or familiar with that, it makes the moon look red. It changed the view of the sunset. You won't really be able to see the sun. It'll look black or something like that, because all that smoke being there. You might see the outer ring or some shit. Now it says, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it's rolled together, and every mountain and island will move out of their places. Why? Because if you look up the heat, which you know what, I was gonna pull it up, but you gonna pull it up. Y'all can, you gotta do your homework too. But it actually says nuclear, a nuclear missile, the degrees of it is 100 million degrees Celsius. That's hot as shit. That's gonna make shit melt, move, shake, and all that. It says, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich man, and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. It said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. That Lamb was talking about Yahushua for those who say ain't no Savior or nothing gonna come back out of that. So for the great day of his wrath is come. Who should be able to stand? Yeah, who should be able to stand when it takes place? Now, at least they gonna stand. You know what? They gonna make it. Some of them might be stuck down in them bunkers. That shit might cave in on them. And they just stuck down there. And the saints gonna go grab their ass up. They're gonna be the first ones in the captivity. Like the scripture say, those who lead into captivity shall go into captivity. Those who kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. The scripture also simultaneously says that the saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever. And see, Esau, when they down there in the bunkers, they not finna just give their shit up. So it gotta get took. They got to get spoiled. Now let me just play some more. See, Esau's such a fucking dummy, and they so proud. That's where they at. Well, the top earners, so to speak, of the world. Majority of them live in areas like that. They're not finna really go to no damn Alaska because Alaska is primarily snow, so shit get heated up, and them plates, them tectonic plates move over there. That's the last place you want to be. But New Zealand is an area where it's a neutral zone as far as war is concerned, and they don't really raise up on the radar for these different nations to hit it. The main place they want to hit is Babylon. China gonna get hit. Japan may get caught up in it to a degree. Russia, of course, and some of their shit gonna get caught up. You have other areas around that region. Can't say exactly per se, but the ones I'm familiar with is actually, I want to say Iran. Part of that shit gonna get caught up over there in Israel. That land got to get cleansed too this month. Matter of fact, I'm sure they're gonna be promoting that shit all on YouTube. They're supposed to have the you know what parade. So that land got to get cleansed before we go back over there in that land. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua send them angels to deliver the elect and place us back in that land over there. Adawan Rasa I'll be of that number. I would love to see that. See these heathens go down. See Babylon be through from up above. Now let me just play some on post of precepts. I'm trying to shorten this up too. See, and I know sometimes I go on like I said I try to shorten this up, but man, that shit is exciting, man, because it's like our forefathers wanted to see this happen. They thought it was gonna happen back then, but now we're in those times now. And I'm getting another precept. It just came to mind. Just looking at that. It's in the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 20. Let's see exactly where I want to start at. Start at verse. Oh, when you go to the top, it says, triumph of the wicked short lived. Now let's scroll down. Because Esau shit, they really ain't been ruling that long. You look at the timeline of how long they've been ruling, they haven't been ruling that long. It just seemed like hell because most of our people been oppressed. Well, majority of the world been oppressed, mainly our people primarily. One reason why this world prospered so much because this land was built up off of free labor. Now it says, verse 18, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down according to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. Look at who done that? Look at this earth. Who do that still to this day? Forsake the poor. They can send billions of dollars across seas to fund this nonsense, but they can't send billions of dollars to build up certain areas of infrastructure and make sure people well fed. So because he have violently taken away a house which he built of not. Hey, Esau ain't built up with this shit, but they'll take it away though. And say, surely he should not feel quietness in his belly. He should not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he's about to fill his belly, and I wasn't even about to pull this precept, but the Wadi Abba Shin Yahushua, that led me to it anyway. So when he was about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow still shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yet a glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. Now look at this video right here. Let's go to this. What it's showing. When you look at it, it look like a glittering sword coming up. And see, Esau, they so bugged out. They give out their location. They show all these videos. And hopefully, Vice don't take this down because I was scrolling online and I noticed the one channel that I was subscribed to, they didn't post this video, but I had to subscribe to another channel, I should say. So hopefully they don't flag it or none of that. I'm gonna upload and try to title it a certain way. Hey, Esau bugged out. They secret places are revealed. Then the Most High gonna put the spirit on the left anyway to go to the little areas they didn't reveal to pull them up. Them space hotels, them bunkers, them underwater cities, all that shit they got. They're gonna be the first ones in captivity now. I ain't gonna let the rest of this video play. I'm gonna try to save it down and let me make sure I clip it. Let's see. Get that link. Make sure I save it so I can watch the rest of this video. Pull a few more presets, man, and so I'm gonna pull it out and get another one. Book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. It said, but the day of the Lord come as a thief in the night. And you notice that all that shit be going on at night when they show those videos. It says, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Now simultaneously, once they drop, it seemed far-fetched, like how we gonna escape? Let me go to this. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15. This is a mystery. Most people, you go tell this to average so-called Christian or pastor, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. I spoke to some, and they actually agreed and understood what I was saying, and the other ones, they look at you like you're crazy as hell. So, sorry, verse 50 it says, now I say this, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither the corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. And the reason why we're going to be changed so we can go dwell in that land when it's cleansed off, and we start over fresh. Then, simultaneously, you got to get changed to get up on them celestial, heavenly ships, those crafts. You can't get up on that with a regular vessel, a regular body, so to speak. Then, I'm going to title this video, it's a new song, because, my nephew, he sent me a video with the song on it, but he sent this first. And I was listening to the song. The song was all right, really. It wasn't no song I really vibe to like that. But I'm like, you know what? This other video right here, this the song right here. Everybody don't know this song, so let me end this video off with this. That's in the book of Revelation, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, "And I saw another sign of heaven, great and marvelous, seven angels having the seven last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire," because the elect gonna be up on the ships and be able to look down and see that judgment that took place. It says, "And them that had gotten a victory over the beast and over his image and over his, you know what, that mark, that charagma, that badge of servitude, and over the number of his name, stand on a sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh." And just imagine, now they made videos and movies like that. You ever seen those space movies and stuff, and the ship, the bottom would just be all glass, but you can stand on it though, and you can see everything below you. So it's not far fetched for the Most High to have a craft like that, for the elect to see that, look down and see that. It says, "And they sing the song of Moses." This is the song. Everybody don't know this song, right? Everybody know all these other new songs and shit's come out. This is a different song right here. It says, "And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shah, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Who shall not fear thee, O Yahweh, and glorify thy name?" Because you got to know the name and call on who you want to call on. It says, "For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest." And hey, you look over there in that land right now, that's how you know those people are not the people. It says, "I know the blasphemy of them will say they're Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." So, I just want to bring this out. I don't want to rise inside this edifying. Call